Hey everybody, it's Samantha with A Wealthy Hairstylist, and today I'm here to teach you my 5 top tips for having an extension business. Yes, extensions. I love my extensions, so I'm going to show you all my tips of how I've grown my extension business. So, first tip is having a business website and a social media presence. You definitely need to have some type of platform besides social media, like a website, to showcase your work, a way for clients to book your services, and to show who you are as a stylist. So not only do you have to show beautiful photos, before and afters, your transformations, but your future clients want to know who you are as a hairstylist. From your little quirks to your personality to a little insight of behind the scenes of your life. Your future clients want to find something to connect with and someone to connect to. So not only do they have to love the hair that you create, but your future clients have to like you. So if there's more of a connection and some type of chemistry there, there'll be a better fit for you in the long run, and a better candidate for you in your chair. So you gotta start and make yourself a website. The second thing is transparency, and transparency with your pricing. So the biggest thing I get with future clients is, how much does this cost? How much does that cost? And I get how it's hard to nit and pick and to say an exact price, but you have to come up with a starting price and a protocol and process for your services. So for a lot of my future extension clients, I have an application for them to fill out. And within this application, it actually has an exact guideline for how much everything will cost. There is no like gray line, what if, maybe. No, this is it. This is what it's gonna be. This is how much it will be for 1 row. This is how much it will be for 2 rows. This is how much for 18-inch extensions. This is for 22-inch extensions. These are my color packages. Like, everything is very clear, very precise, has a clear direction for the client. If a client is going to be investing with you and your services, they don't want to not know what the price is going to be. So I think having a clear, transparent pricing module for your services is huge and a must. The third thing is a hair care guide or kit to give to your clients when they come into your chair. So a lot of clients, they either have had no extension history whatsoever, or they have worn extensions their entire life and they love their hair and they know what to do. But even for those clients that sit in my chair, and if they know what to do, I don't care. I still go through step-by-step guide of how to take care of their extensions. Their hair, it's an investment, and you want it to last as long as it can for your client. So I think giving your client a hair care guide and a protocol for how to brush their hair, how to style their hair, what products to put in to care for their extensions, what shampoo and conditioner to use to help keep the hair healthy and soft and to prolong the professional hair color that you just gave them. So people like a process and a system for how things are done. So if you could give them a way to how to better take care of their extensions and to prolong their investment with you, it's gonna keep that client coming back to you, and they're definitely gonna feel like they got their money's worth getting their hair done with you. And the fourth thing is consultation. Consultation is huge for extensions. It is massive. So not only are you consulting on the color, you're consulting on the length of hair. And then you got to think, how many wefts do I need? The placement of the hair. How many rows does this client need? Figuring out what the client looks like what their hair looks like now. Is it damaged? how short is it, how long is it, and what are their end goals. So having a really thorough consultation with your future extension client is massive to how the outcome is going to be. So usually within my extension application process, this is where I start that consultation process. So I will usually have my client submit me 3 photos of what their hair looks right now. The front, a picture of the front, a picture of the side, a picture of the back. And I'll even sometimes, if I'm curious about their density, I'll even have them take a picture of the density of the hair that is on the inside, like right above the ear, just so I could see what their natural density is. And even if they are, to see if they are a candidate for the extension method that I do. And with a consultation, I love to know how they colored their hair last, how long has it been, have they been using permanent color, semi-permanent color, is their hair damaged, how short are their layers, what their natural hair texture is, and how they wear their hair on a daily basis. You know, so a lot of these are key factors to figuring out a proper consultation for your client. And the 5th and last one is expectations. So when you have a new potential client coming to you for extensions, you want to be honest about the expectations for this client. So I've had numerous consultations with clients coming in with super short hair, and then they're wanting hair way past their chest to tuck into their pants, mermaid, Instagram worthy hair. So I get it. And they see pictures on Photoshop and Pinterest of this hair, but you have to realistically guide the client to what will be best for them and what will be best for the best blend of their natural hair to the extensions. So if I feel that the blend is not going to happen because their hair is too short, I let them know, like, hey, I think if you are wanting hair down to here, we got to work on letting your natural hair grow. Either that or you're going to have to put in an extra row, which is an extra added cost, more hair, more maintenance, more money for upkeep. So I definitely am super honest with the client. Like, I never want the client to come to me and sit in my chair and they expect one thing and then I tell them, oh, just kidding, it's not gonna happen, or they're expecting one price, they sit down and then I say, oh, okay, well now it's a different price. So that's why I definitely have a consultation first before they even sit in my chair. And having that thorough consultation will allow me to better serve my client and give them an exact price for how I'm gonna do their hair. And it's one thing if, you know, you do your consultation and the client's hair is one way and they send you your photos and then they come in and sit in your chair and then their hair is completely different. Then that's a whole nother story where you have to communicate then with the client, like, look, your hair is different than what you had showed me. It is either shorter or it's colored like this, or they added this to your hair. And then you have to go through those protocols for what the new pricing may be, or if they have to have more rows than what was expected. So that is always and should be communicated before you even touch the client's hair when they're sitting in your chair. So realistic expectations is key. So, and then having a process and a guide for how they're gonna grow their hair, how you're gonna make their hair healthy, how they can get from 3 rows down to 2 rows, or if they wanna go from 2 rows down to 1 row. So I always try to create a process for my clients and how to help them have the best hair they can have with wearing extensions. So I hope these 5 tips have helped you and I hope you can implement them with your future extension clientele. So click like and subscribe and I'll see you guys back here soon. Thanks so much.